Well, while I've been a good hubby tonight and been more family oriented, apparently I missed some stuff. Let me set this up by saying Marc Methot's one of my favorite players. Marc Methot's been one of my favorite defensemen from the beginning of his career. When I thought it was Methot. It's usually French, right? Marc Methot, innocent looking play. It does in the beginning look pretty innocent. So Ottawa's breaking out. If you haven't seen it, and most of you've probably already seen it. I had a couple requests for this, so I'm just doing it. So here's Methot with the puck, and Crosby doesn't play the puck. He slashes the hand. So let's take a look at it again. I'm taking a look because some people are going to argue this isn't a suspension. That's the moment of impact right there. Let's get the camera up close, shall we? So there's Crosby making contact with the hand of Methot. He's looking straight at Methot. He's not playing the puck. He's not. So when anybody says he's playing the puck, he's not playing the puck. Methot goes after him, takes off his glove. Yeah, here's a little whack. It's a little whack. That's the tip of his finger. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that up there. So let's discuss this, shall we? Now, I've argued with people for a long time who say that Crosby is a dirty player and made numerous comments. Questionable play last night I didn't talk about. This one, nasty slash. I don't know that you will see a suspension for it, but that image of Methot's finger being screwed up, that's going to play on every highlight package around North America, and then probably globally with fans around the world, hockey fans. The NHL is going to have to do something. They have to. And I've defended Crosby. And I don't know. I've wanted to say, he's one of the greatest players. The thing is, to be the greatest player in the league and to have that standing, you can't make that play. I can't remember Gretzky making that play. I can't remember Mario making that play. I was not a Mario fan. Mario was a prick. I never saw him do anything like that. Again, we have the benefit of replays and camera angles from 15 different angles, but that doesn't seem like a Mario Lemieux play. If you're a Penguins fan, I'm sure you'll be able to find an excuse. Most fan bases can find an excuse. I can't. I don't know what you do with it, though. Because it's a slash. It's a penalty. Doesn't even look like a penalty was called on the play, unless I'm wrong. it's a questionable move by Crosby in a game that, it was still relatively young and it was scoreless at the time. Methot's a clean player. Methot's not a guy that I've ever seen getting retaliation hits, slashes, hooks, cross checks. So I'm not sure what Crosby's thinking there. But Methot, I mean, you can play with a banged up finger. You can play with a mangled finger. Especially, I mean, it being the pinky, it's gonna hurt like hell. But Methot's the kind of warrior that'll play through a lot of pain if he can. So what happens to Crosby here? Based on the injury, if this was Polak, it's 5 games. If this was Marchand, it's 10 games. If this was Matt Cook, he might be sitting the rest of the year. It's Sidney Crosby, and the Penguins are in the thick of a run at a possible President's Trophy. It's pretty bad, but I can't see the NHL going 102 games. And I could see the NHL saying it's not suspension worthy. And I know that's going to upset some people, but I can see the NHL doing that. And what I need you guys to do for me is remember, I am not saying it is not worthy of a suspension. I believe it is. I don't know how many you give. I know how many the NHL would give depending on the player's reputation. Based on the fact this is the face of the NHL, for the most part, Connor McDavid can lay claim to that. And certainly if Austin Matthews picks up next year where he started this year, he could be the future face of the NHL. For right now, the face of the NHL did that to Marc Methot. And Methot is a decent guy. And nobody deserves to have their finger mangled like that. So anyways. Okay. Basically, you guys can let me know in the comments below. Suspension, yes or no? How many? And do your best to forget it's Sidney Crosby. Just look at what happened. Look at the injury that resulted. Is it suspendable? How many games? And forget it's Sid the Kid. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through here, because certainly these are the kinds of things that make for interesting topics. And again, I'm glad I didn't do the Polak video last night because there wasn't really anything to report. That was clearly a suspension. There's a gray area there. There's a gray area based on was it intent? Then is every slash potentially suspendable? Is it the angle of the slash that caused it? Probably. But it was a pretty wicked slash. This was not just, a hack. This was a two-handed smash against the hand. And I'm not sure what Crosby's problem was, but when Methot went back at him, you could see he was agitated like whatever. And there was an attitude there. So I'm not sure what else may have happened before this. As I said I wasn't watching this game, but clearly he was agitated. Does not make that okay. Okay, I don't want you guys to say, "Oh, hockey guy's making it okay." Shannon is not making it okay. Shannon is saying this is wrong. But for how many games? Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you all again soon.